Hey guys, my name is Amber and I make videos on YouTube about reselling clothing on the Poshmark app. Today's video is going to be every single sale I had during the months of November and December of 2019 on Poshmark. In all of my what sold videos, I tell you all of the details. I will tell you how much each item sold for, how much Poshmark took out in fees if I gave a shipping discount, and how much I paid for the item so that you guys know what my true profit was, how much my take-home pay was from reselling on Poshmark before taxes. And things like gas and packaging supplies. Those things are included, but they give you a pretty good idea of what my profit was. In the first 2 weeks of December, I did a 100-item death pile listing challenge with Becky Park on Poshmark. So we each listed 100 items from our piles of unlisted inventory, and 15 of those things sold before the end of December. So those 15 things are included and called out in this video. Just with those 15 things alone, I had $478 in sales and I made $345 in profit after fees and the cost of the items that I sold. As with all of my what sold videos, I will begin with the lowest sold price and end with the highest sold price. So the lowest sold price is this Brooks Brothers top. I had mentioned in a previous video that I had put 40 items in a 3 for $20 sale, and this is one of those items. Someone had sent me an offer for $5 and I accepted. I got the item in a mystery box, so I paid $6.85 for it and I lost $4.80 on this sale. Throughout this video, anytime something sold that was in my 3 for $20 sale, you'll see this little yellow bubble down at the bottom. Next item that sold is this Zara basic top. This top I probably photographed 3 separate times before I finally posted it. Because of the stripes, the pictures would always be really blurry on my phone. But anyways, I finally got it listed. It only sold for $8. I got it in a mystery box for $12.50, so I lost $7.45. My friend and his fiance gave me a bag of clothes to go through. They told me to keep whatever I wanted and donate whatever I didn't want. This was one sweater that I pulled out because it was in like new condition. When I went to list it though, I did find a little hole in it. It sold for only $8, but I was happy to take $8 for it since it had the hole, and I made a profit of $5.05. As most of you know, the first 2 weeks of December, I listed 100 items from my death pile, and anytime one of those items comes up in this what sold video, I will have this little green bubble down at the bottom, and you will know that means it was sold in 4 weeks or less because obviously I listed at the beginning of December, and these sales are through December 31st. These Cabby jeans sold for $9 with $1.80 off shipping. I bought them at the Denver Goodwill outlet, so they only cost me $1.20, and therefore I still made a profit of $3.05. Next are the Prana leggings, which I also bought at the Denver Goodwill outlet. They sold for $10. I paid $1 for them, and I made a profit of $6.05. The next 2 sales are items that I had pulled out of a box of clothes that my fiance wanted to be donated. So first is this Adidas shirt. It sold for $10. I paid $0 for it and I made a profit of $7.05. And the other item are these pants. They also sold for $10 and I also profited $7.05. The next sale are these North Face shorts. They had some pilling on the butt. Otherwise, I definitely think they would have sold for more and sold more quickly. I had 3 or 4 people ask me questions about these shorts. So I'm definitely going to be picking up North Face men's shorts if I see them because again, I had a lot of interest, and if they didn't have pilling, I think they would have sold for more. So they did sell for $11. I paid $4 for them, and I profited $4.06. The next sale is this Free People top. I have 5 of these shirts, and this is the first one I've sold, and they've been listed for a couple months. So definitely not too excited about this shirt because it's sitting, and this is the first one that sold. So if you're interested, I think they are all size mediums, and I will take $12 for them. So someone offered me $12. I accepted their offer. I paid $4.72 and I profited $4.33. These Keen boys boots had a lot of wear on the fur area, so I listed them for a very low price of only $12, and they sold, I think, within like 24 or 48 hours. I paid $2.30 for them at the Denver Goodwill outlet, and I profited $6.75. I got these black Not Your Daughter's jeans at the Des Moines Goodwill outlet, paid $2 for them. They sold for $13 with $1.80 off shipping, and I profited $6.25. Next is another $13 jean sale. These pink Paige jeans in the Peg skinny style sold for $13. I paid $2 for them and profited $8.05. Some of you may remember this next sale from my dress death pile haul that I had maybe 5 or 6 months ago. There were a lot of comments talking about Spiegel and how it's a vintage brand that used to be very popular. Well, it doesn't seem to be super popular now because it sat for me for a long time, but also this dress style probably isn't the cutest. Anyways, it ended up selling for $14. I paid $2 for it and profited $9.05. This sale has the exact same numbers as the last sale. Express skirt sold for $14, paid $2 for it, and profited $9.05. Next are these Victoria's Secret pink sweatpants. They sold for $15 with $1.80 off shipping. I paid 80 cents for them and profited $9.40. Next up are a pair of Big Star jeans in the Remy boot cut style. I've sold this style for more before. This is probably the lowest I've sold this style. But they did sell for $15 with $1.80 off shipping, and I profited $8.20. This is probably the longest I've ever had a torrid item in my closet before it sold. I don't know exactly how long, but I don't know, 6 to 8 months off the top of my head. But it did sell. It sold for $15 with $1.80 off shipping. I paid $2 for it and profited $8.20. These boots were a pair of my sister's boots that she had listed herself in my closet, so I gave her the entire profit. They sold for $15 with $1.80 off shipping. Since I gave her the profit, I did not profit anything, but she made $10.20. The next sale is this North Face hoodie. This also sold extremely quickly. It sold for my full asking of $15, which means I probably had a price too low because I don't remember, like maybe 12 hours is what it took to sell. I paid $5.50 for it and profited $6.50. This Bowden dress sold for $15. I paid $3.33 for it and profited $8.67. You can definitely get more for Danskos than $15, but these Danskos has quite a few scuffs on them, so someone offered me $15 and I accepted. I paid $2.70 for them and profited $9.30. This onesie was a learning lesson for me. We were at the Des Moines Goodwill outlet and my younger sister got super excited about this onesie. She said this brand, Hoodie Footy, is popular. And so based on her word, I bought it and I had so much interest in this, but I have the picture shown here. There were like a couple red marks on the bottom of the legs and they were also missing the feet attachments. And yet it still sold for $15. I paid $1.80 for it and profited $10.20. If I find this again, I will definitely buy it because even though it had the flaws, it still had a ton of interest in it. Next sale was a top that I would have definitely kept. It was in my size, but it was an extra small. It is this Weed the Free turtleneck. It sold for $15. I paid $1.50 for it and profited $10.50. In all of my November and December sales, I either got a 5-star rating or I got no rating, except for 2 items. So this is one of the items that I got a lower rating. It is the first time I have ever gotten a rating below 3 stars. The buyer gave me a 2-star rating and said her reason was because it didn't fit her. We all know you're not supposed to give low reviews for fit. However, I didn't try to get her to change her rating because it isn't really going to affect me that much. So did get a 2-star review on this cardigan, but it sold for $15. I paid 80 cents for it and profited $11.20. These Nike shoes were another item that my sister had listed from her own closet. They sold for $16 with $1.80 off shipping, and the profit was $11, which I gave to my sister. These vintage, I can't remember if it's chic or chic. I know you guys told me, but I forgot. So these vintage jeans, they sold for $17. I paid $4.72 for them, and I profited $8.88. The next sale was this Everlane top. It sold for $18 with $1.80 off shipping. I got this when I bought like 10 items from another reseller that was going out of business. I paid $2.50 for it and profited $10.10. This next sale is another brand that I was not familiar with, but I will definitely be looking for because I had a lot of interest in it. So these boots weren't in the best condition, and yet I still had a lot of interest. These boots sold for $18. I paid $2.30 for them and profited $12.10. If you happen to be new to my what sold videos, I probably should have said this already, but if the sale is under $15, Poshmark takes $2.95. If the sale is over $15, Poshmark takes 20% of your sale price. So that is what those Poshmark fees are. That is what the app is taking as their fee for allowing me to sell on their platform. The next sale was this bundle. I sold a cabbie top and a new tag scarf for $18. I paid $3.50 for them and made a profit of $10.90. And the buyer is a viewer of the channel. Thank you so much, Marlene, for purchasing from me. The next sale are these Clark ankle boots. I got them at the Denver Goodwill outlet for $2.50. They sold for $19 and I profited $12.70. Next, I sold another bundle. I sold a Madewell top and an Anthropologie cardigan by the brand Sparrow. The bundle sold for $20. I paid $4.99 for the 2 items and profited $11.01. I bought this purse purely based on style. I thought it was a really cute purse. And the person who bought it actually left a comment saying that she bought this for her daughter to carry her art supplies, which I think is so cute. Anyways, it sold for $20 with the $1.80 off shipping. I paid $5.69 for it, and I profited $8.51. These Ashton Gray Oxford shoes were another purchase that I made at the Denver Goodwill outlet. They sold for $20 with the $1.80 off shipping. I paid approximately $2 for them and profited $12.20. I forgot to mention, we made it to the items that sold for $20 or more. So if you were looking for average sale price or things that will sell for $20 or more, then we have over half the video left, and they are all individual or bundles that sold for $20 or more. I got this pair of jeans in a thread-up DIY denim box. I started it much higher, I want to say like $45, and I wasn't getting much interest, so I dropped the price. Still not getting much interest, I dropped the price again, and then someone sent me an offer for $20, so I accepted that offer, and I made a profit of $12. Again, I didn't make nearly what I thought I would on these jeans, but I still made over a $10 profit in the end. So next are these Sanitas clogs. They sold for $20. I paid $2.50 for them and profited $13.50. And these were one of the 100 items that I had listed in my death pile challenge, so they sold very quickly. This next bundle includes the oldest item in my closet. This Quinn top, Quinn is a Francesca's brand, had been in my closet longer than any other item when it sold. So I was very excited to sell it, and I thought of it just as like a free throw-in with her boots. So she also bought these Sam Edelman boots. I was actually expecting the boots to be worth a lot more than they are. These exact boots are currently selling on Amazon for $32. So I listed them lower than I expected I would list them when I purchased them. But they got a ton of interest, a ton of likes, and they sold within a couple days of when I listed them. And I did have the Quinn top in a 3 for $20 sale. That's why I have the 3 for $20 sign on this sold listing. So the bundle sold for $24. I paid $4.49 for the two items, and I profited $14.71. I sold these Calvin Klein dress pants for $20. I paid $2 for them and profited $14. I sold these Joe's jeans for $20. I paid $2 for them, and I profited $14. This next sale was one of the 100 items I listed in the Death Pile Challenge. It is this Victoria leather teardrop purse. I picked this up at a garage sale because I could tell it was real leather. It's extremely soft, and it's cute. I was really disappointed when I looked up the comparable sold listings, and they were only in the $15 to $25 range. So I listed it at $25, and within a few days, I got an offer for $20, and I accepted her offer. And I got this at a garage sale for $2, so I profited $14. I recently saw on one of Courtney's videos, her YouTube channel's Common Tags, she had sold a Victoria leather purse for $75. It just made me think maybe sometimes I should ignore the comps and just go with my gut instinct, because this was vintage, it was real leather, it was really cute. But again, the comps were pretty low, so I just listed it in line with comps. But maybe I should, every once in a while, ignore the comps and just list it at what I think it's worth. I got this next sale for free from a coworker. It is a Guess purse. I sold it for $20 and I profited $16. This next sale is a bundle of 4 items that I had discounted to my 3 for $20 sale. Since she bundled 4 items, I sent her an offer for $22. I paid $11 for them and I profited $6.60. As I mentioned in my last What Sold video, Miss Me jeans are not doing nearly as well for me as they used to. I sold this pair for $23 with $1.80 off shipping. I paid $4.72 for them, and I profited $12.08. This next bundle sold to a viewer. Thank you so much, Paige, for purchasing from me. She bought this Stella and Dot clutch and this Akemi and Ken top. The Akemi and Ken top was in like new condition, and I was surprised it took so long to sell. However, it was labeled as an extra small, and it fit me perfectly. Normally, I fit small or mediums, so I think maybe the sizing is one of the reasons it took longer to sell. But Paige, I'm glad that you found it, and I hope you really like the top. And this bundle sold for $25. I paid $8.05 for the 2 items, and I profited $11.95. This carbon to cobalt sweater sold for $25 with $1.80 off shipping. I paid $3 for it and profited $15.20. I listed these Keen boots pretty low because the zippers were super tough to pull on them, but they sold for $25. I paid $4.26 for them, and I profited $15.74. With vintage jeans, I always try to model them so that the buyer can get a better idea of what they'll look like, especially with the sizing. And these Levi's sold very quickly for $25. I paid $1 for them at a garage sale and I profited $19. Next, we have another pair of Miss Me jeans. They sold for $27 with $1.80 off shipping. I bought them at a garage sale for $5 and profited $14.80. So I got these Donald J. Pliner booties at the Des Moines Goodwill outlet, and my mom actually picked them up out of the bin and asked me if they were worth anything. And I was like, yes, I'll definitely pick those up. They were in perfect condition. It seems like the price that Donald J. Pliner sells for varies widely. Sometimes you can get a lot of money for them. Sometimes you can hardly get anything for them. So I was happy to sell these for $27. I paid $2.50 for them again at the Des Moines outlet, and I made $19.10. So I put myself on a thrifting diet, so to speak. The last 6 months, I have hardly been doing any buying. I did let myself stop at garage sales if they were on my way home on Friday night after work. And this is one of the items I picked up at a garage sale. It is a coat from the brand Burton, which is a ski brand. It's very expensive. And again, this was at a garage sale. I think she had it priced at $10 and asked her if she would take $5, and she said yes. So I sold it for $30. I paid $5 for it, and I profited $19. And this was one of the 100 items I listed with Becky Park when we were trying to list 100 items from our death piles. There are 12 individual items and one bundle left, and everything that's left sold for $30 or more. I sold this pair of Durango boots for $32 with $1.80 off shipping. Unfortunately, when the buyer got the boots, she opened a case and said that the inside of the boots are really hard and extremely uncomfortable. I told Poshmark to approve the return because I'm not really out much. All I'm out basically is the time it took to ship the item. And in exchange, the buyer hopefully doesn't remember Poshmark as being a terrible experience and will continue to buy on the app. So I did decide to just donate these boots because I don't want to have to deal with probably someone else having a similar experience if I resold them again. The next sale was a bundle of 2 pairs of shoes. One are these pair of Danskos. They did have some wear, including a white mark, which is what I'm showing in the top picture, and then also a pair of Tevas. I got an offer for $32 for both, and I accepted. I paid $8.99 for the 2 pairs of shoes, and I profited $16.61. So in the video where I bought these, I said that I was hoping to get somewhere around $35, and I didn't get too far off of that. I sold these Lucky Brand ankle booties for $32 with $1.80 off shipping. I did pay up for them. I paid $8.09, and I profited $15.71. So in the 100 item listing challenge, I listed 3 Allen Edmond belts. I got them all at the Denver Goodwill outlet, so they only cost me about 40 cents each. I sold 2 of them within the 2-week period, so you'll be seeing 2 of them in this video. So this is the first one. It sold for $33. It did have a minor blemish on the belt, and the person buying it said he had certain, like a wax or something that would make it look the same color. So anyways, I took $33 offer. I paid 40 cents, and I profited $26. And you'll see another one coming up that I sold for even more. The next sale is this Hugo Boss suit set. It had a handful of flaws. I included a picture here of the inner armpits that were kind of yellowed. There was also a snag and a little white mark on the suit set. So I think someone sent me this offer for $35, and I accepted. I only paid $2 for the suit set, so I profited $26. And this was something that had been in my death pile and gotten listed in that 2-week period. The next sale is another sale where unfortunately I had a case opened. So someone bought this bundle of 3 items, and the La Amour dress had a little bit of thread coming undone inside the skirt. And so the buyer opened a case, and unfortunately when you open a case on Poshmark, you have to return the entire bundle. So she did return all 3 items in the bundle, and so I didn't actually make this sale. The next sale was another garage sale pickup. So I bought these Cole Haan boots at a garage sale for $5. I sold them for $45, and I profited $31. Next up, we have the other Allen Edmonds belt. Again, it sold very quickly for $55. This belt was in like new condition, and it's still selling on their website for something like $95, I think. So it sold for $55. I paid about 60 cents for it, and I profited $43.40. I think I had it listed at 60 or 65, and I got a ton of offers on it for like 30, 35, 40. And so then when I got an offer for 55, I accepted that offer, and I'm very happy with the profit on this belt. And I do still have one more belt that hasn't sold yet, but I already made about $70 profit just on the 2 belts that I did sell. Next is another Denver Goodwill outlet buy. I bought so much stuff in my 3 or 4 days I was in Denver, and I almost have it all listed. I just have one box of shoes left, and then it will all be listed. So I listed these Ariat boots. They sold for $60. I paid $4.30 for them, and I profited $43.70. The next sale was another item that I listed in the 100 death pile items. It is a David's bridal bridesmaid's dress. It sold for $65. I paid $10.49 for it and profited $41.51. Next up is this pair of Frye boots. There was a decent amount of wear on these boots, so I showed here there was some heel drag and some scuffs on the toes. So I was happy to sell them for $65. I paid $4.10 for them and profited $47.90. Next sale is this vintage Coach backpack. It sold for $65. I bought it at the Denver Goodwill outlet, paid $1.20 for it, and profited $50.80. I was super excited about this next sale. I picked these up probably a year ago, and then they sat in my death pile, and I never got them listed. And I finally got them listed in the 100 item listing challenge, and they sold within 2 weeks for $70. I paid $4.99 for them at a Salvation Army in Des Moines, and I profited $51.01. And the final sale of November and December of 2019 were these Mephisto These Mephisto boat shoes. They sold for $75. I paid $3 for them, and I profited $57. I will definitely be keeping my eye out for this brand. It is very, very expensive retail. In total, for the months of November and December of 2019, I had $1,470 in gross sales on Poshmark. I gave out $25.20 in shipping discounts. Poshmark took $305.30 in fees. I paid $225.07 for the items that sold, and therefore I profited before taxes $914.43. If you guys enjoyed this video, thought it was helpful, maybe you just like the style of it, please give the video a thumbs up. Thank you guys for watching. If you aren't subscribed already, think about subscribing. And as always, stay tuned because I will have a new video out soon.